I always thought sleep studies were boring, just a bunch of wires and doctors watching you snore. But as I lay in that cold clinic bed, wired up and drifting off, I had the oddest dream. A dozen faceless figures hovering over me, whispering in a language I couldn't understand. When I woke up, the room was bustling with anxious doctors, all arguing in hushed, frantic tones. The lead doctor kept glancing at my chart, then at me, shaking his head like he'd seen a ghost. I tried to ask what was wrong, but no one would meet my eyes. They just kept whispering about incompatible data and missing identifiers. One nurse, pale as a sheet, was brave enough to approach and check my pulse. Her hands trembled so badly, she almost dropped the monitor. Another doctor muttered something about my fingerprints not matching their intake scans, and suddenly, I felt like a prisoner in my own skin. They wheeled in more equipment, scanning my retinas, drawing more blood, and comparing it furiously to their records. The tension thickened with every test. I caught a glimpse of my own reflection in a polished metal tray and felt a jolt of terror. My eyes looked a shade darker, my jawline sharper, my face both familiar and eerily off. I tried to explain that I felt normal, but the words stuck in my throat. Even my voice sounded wrong, deeper, unfamiliar. Finally, the head doctor pulled everyone aside, whispering so quietly I could barely make out his words. "This isn't the same subject," he hissed. "The sleep cycle. It swapped them." My blood froze. They weren't worried about my health. They were terrified of what I'd become. And as I reached up to touch my face, I realized I could feel memories and fragments of a life that wasn't mine clawing their way to the surface, desperate to take hold.